Tamworth has continued its impressive Northern Inland Premier League season with a decisive win over Glen Innes. The newly formed Highlanders didn't stand a chance against the home side, going down 3-0.
It was the first crossover match between the Northern and Southern conferences. Tamworth faced the unknown as they took on the Glen Innes Highlanders and were taken by surprise.
They're very competitive and they have been going off their judging off their results this year. It was never going to be an easy game out there. Got a little bit physical out there.
Tony. Travis Beard put Tamworth on the scoreboard and set up the second for Jared May.
Travis Beard was a standout for us. He scored the first goal, set up the second goal, and did a hell of a amount of work down the sideline. In the middle of the park, you had Tim Smith.
Billy Haslam completed the trio of goals for the home side. Despite the loss, the Highlanders are happy with their performance and are focusing on innovative strategy for their next game.
We just wanted to be consistent, competitive, mate, and, I think it was 3-0, so we're pretty happy with that. We could have went a bit better, but it's good for our first season.
The season will resume on the 16th, with Tamworth taking on Demon Knights and Glen Innes going up against Weewar. Lauren Kelly, NBN News.
Wet weather wasn't enough to stop North Tamworth in its Group 4 clash against Moree yesterday. Sam Jacobson scored 2 tries for the Bears, while skipper Mick Watton also had an impressive performance. At half-time, Tamworth was enjoying a comfortable 32-0 lead. Moree's low try, courtesy of Jerome Hammond, not enough to make an impact. The Bears taking out the win 66-6.
We played really well today. We stuck to our game plan, which we haven't done for a while. And eventually it paid off.
In state basketball, it's been a successful weekend for Tamworth, securing a 98-72-point win over Lismore. The Bolts also tasted victory in their clash with Port Macquarie on Sunday, winning by 5 points.
It was a dream weekend for the Thunderbolts. The 26-point win to Lismore made even sweeter by the 73-68-point victory against the Dolphins the following day. Inspired by American import Maurice Williams, the visitors led 26-15 into the second quarter. It was the first game the point guard had played in Australia and says it's a whole new style.
The big guys here play big. They're going to body you down low. Back home, the big guys like to step out and stay outside and shoot. Big difference to me would have to be the ball, since I play point guard, the feel for it.
At three-quarter time, Tamworth was down by 3 points. They clawed their way back with some handy free throws. Reece Craigie was their highest scorer with 17 points, but skipper Chris Skilton says the team had an average performance.
We came out a bit flat. We probably underestimated them a little bit. They got the jump on us early. By half-time, though, we sort of got back in the contest and then just outran them at the end.
Lauren Kelly, NBN News.
And that is Today in Sport.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Well, the Port Macquarie School is doing its bit to encourage the next generation of scientists. The Adventist School staged a science expo today for 125 preschoolers. The idea behind the event is to make the subject fun and interesting and to prove that you're never too young to develop a love of science.